At the Digicel Foundation, we work together with our local community to create a world where no one gets left behind. The Digicel Jamaica Foundation was the first of our 4 foundations. We set out on a mission to build Jamaica through our 3 portfolios. Special Needs, which supports and raises awareness for those living with various disabilities. Education, which focuses on literacy, numeracy, and STEM education. And community development, which works at the grassroots level to develop sustainable community-based projects. To date, we've invested approximately $40 million to impact lives in a meaningful way. Since COVID, our volunteer network has helped us to distribute almost $1 million in aid through our Operation Safe Mode initiative. This initiative saw us sanitizing public spaces, advocating for persons to follow the government protocols, feeding at-risk families, enabling students to access distance learning through the donation of tablets and data plans. The Digicel Foundation is there for our communities in Jamaica, helping to create a world where no one gets left behind.
Greetings and welcome to everyone. We are live here on Facebook and Instagram, and we welcome you all to the annual report launch, for the year 2020. And the document is available on the website at digiceljamaicafoundation.org. I will now start off and welcome our CEO, Charmaine Daniels, giving opening remarks. Make her welcome.
Thank you to everyone joining us on our live stream for today's launch of our 2020-2021 annual report. This is more than just an annual report launch for me. In fact, it is a celebration of the way our foundation has been able to come together with our staff, partners, the government of Jamaica, and the communities we serve to help to alleviate the unique challenges presented by COVID-19. When I took the role of CEO in January 2020, I could not have anticipated what would become my team's reality, a global pandemic that forced us away from our usual way of working and into a more innovative, thoughtful, and digital world. I would be lying if I didn't say it was difficult, as we changed all of our plans to respond to the needs of our people. I'm truly grateful to the Digicel Jamaica Foundation team, the board of directors, and our chairperson, Mrs. Jean Laurie Chin, who never hesitated to do what is right in serving the people of Jamaica. They packed boxes, distributed sanitizers, cleaned public areas, visited projects, and more, ensuring that we stay true to our mission to help to create a world where no one gets left behind. The people of Jamaica are as much a part of the foundation's story as any member of the Digicel team. We look to honor their dedication to Digicel as a business by improving their communities one project at a time. To all our customers, I want you to know that you are heard. We are listening as you tell us about the challenges facing your students and the distance learning, your own challenges with accessing training and education, issues accessing funding to improve your communities, and challenges with accessibility for those living with special needs. COVID has taught us to be more dynamic and innovative. So as we continue to evolve in a post-pandemic world, we are committed to serving you better and meeting your needs at the community level. I want to extend special thank yous to our global chair, Maria Mulcahy, and our patron, Dennis O'Brien, who have pushed us to discover new and better ways to serve Jamaica. Their oversight allowed us to do bigger and better things each year. I know you'll enjoy as we take a look at the work of last year during this launch. Perhaps it will even inspire you to write into Digicel Foundation to partner with us for more positive change. Remember, the work of the foundation is always made better through partnership. We are better together.
Beautiful. And though Charmaine would have joined the foundation in January 2020, she has done a marvelous job and continues to do so. I now want to take the time for us to welcome our chairperson, Mrs. Jean Lorichin, and she'll be giving a look at last year's overview as well as a preview on what is happening and what is to come. Welcome, Mrs. Jean Lorichin.
MC Miguel Stepper Williams, Digicel Foundation and Digicel Jamaica colleagues, our beloved beneficiaries and partners island-wide, ladies and gentlemen. As the Digicel Foundation team prepare themselves for the 2020-21 year, little did they know what would have descended on Jamaica and indeed on the world. Yet they faced the COVID pandemic with grit and courage. Oh yes. Led by CEO Charmaine Daniels, they put into motion their Operation SAFE Mode initiative to sanitize, advocate, feed, and enable investing over $1 million US in supplies of sanitizing products and equipment to infirmaries and children's homes island-wide. They packed and distributed some 1,500 food boxes of household staples for the indigent and partnered with other organizations to ensure connectivity to online learning for over 2,000 students. In a great gesture earlier this year, our patron Dennis O'Brien handed over US $1 million to Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton to purchase COVID vaccines for Jamaicans. The foundation also built 10 wash stations in special needs schools. Digicel Foundation remains the leading foundation which supports special needs. And during the 2021 financial year, we created an additional campus for the licensed school at Pear Tree River in St. Thomas. Digicel has to date built and continues to support 10 special needs centers and 9 special education schools with the special education unit at the ministry. We ran a virtual 5K for special needs last year, and to date, our annual 5K has raised US $457,000 for numerous special needs organizations, including our Special Olympians. Our construction manager, Carnell Campbell, remained busy all year. We opened the Mustard Seed Jerusalem Multipurpose Center in St. Catherine, a very large building that has many purposes. Education is another pillar of the Digicel Foundation, and we were pleased to do an extensive renovation and expansion of the Green Pond Primary School in St. Anne. In Kingston, with joyful hearts, we opened the state-of-the-art Column Delve Center at the Alpha Institute. Music lover, leader, and mentor, the late Digicel Group CEO Colin Delves would have been pleased to have his name associated with the former Alpha Boys School, the cradle of Jamaican music. For community development, the foundation continues to invest in farming and skills training. Up to March 2021, the Digicel Foundation has funded 680 community development projects, resulting in the creation of 2,800 jobs. Miguel Stepper Williams has been working closely with RADA at the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, and also management consultant Dr. Knife, to ensure that the projects are not only successful, but sustainable. We have also been promoting food security with the Plant Your Plate project. During the present year to March 2022, we celebrated Digicel's 20th anniversary with our 20 for 20 set of projects to benefit Jamaicans in every parish. All 20 have now received funding valued at US $100,000 in total. We are currently shortlisting projects for our Build Jamaica grants, looking for one in each parish to benefit from a pool of $210,000 US in funds. We have also invested in the expansion of the St. John Bosco Vocational Training Center in Manchester. You will hear more later in this project, in this program. For this current year, we replaced the Digicel Special Needs 5K with several events promoting employment for persons with disabilities and showcasing those companies who have already demonstrated the productivity and positivity of these individuals. This was well coordinated by Tiffany Gray and Jannard Williamson. Our work in special needs, education, and community development continues apace as we help our fellow Jamaicans recover from the effects of the pandemic. We thank our patron, Dennis O'Brien, our global chair, Maria Mulcahy, our CEO, Charmaine Daniels, and her dedicated team, my fellow supportive board of directors, and the many volunteers from across Digicel who have embraced our projects and have rolled up their sleeves to assist on the ground. Together with our team and partners, we at the Digicel Foundation will persevere in our efforts to ensure that no one gets left behind. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so very much for that, Mrs. Chin. Mrs. Jean Laurie Chin, board chair of the Digicel Foundation. And I tell you, she moves fluidly from the podium to the pavement as we make a lot of journeys out, visiting projects and stuff like that. You know, there are three major portfolios of the foundation, as you may know: education, special needs, and community development, helping to create a world where no one gets left behind. In 2020 through to 2021, we assisted with the Green Pond Infant and Primary School, Alpha School of Music, and multiple tablet donations. Take now a look at some of the highlights. COVID.
Significantly, Digicel has impacted the school. Because of Digicel Foundation, we were able to be certified, so we have access now to a lot more. Biggest transformation is just everything that they did. We didn't have a playground. Thank you, Digicel Foundation. We love you.
Welcome to the new Alpha School of Music. New School of Music is constructed to learn music to a point where they can actually receive associate degree in various skills. And that is the new School of Music is all about.
Digicel Foundation did not hesitate to jump on board to help us with the 2-month education data plan, which I know will be very helpful for these kids and the parents.
So this will go a far way in helping them to get online and get on with learning. Big thank you to Digicel Foundation for coming on board.
Thank you, Digicel Foundation.
Lovely. Yeah, man. You know, and we see that we have invested, and we see that COVID has impacted learning for many of our projects. And we continue to invest in them, you know, as we focus on sustainability and growth. Most recently, we would have visited Green Pond again, and to surprise the students who have been out of school since the start of the pandemic, you know. See what happened when we visited Green Pond.
So the completion of this new look for the school, everything about it is just exciting. And for the students to come in for the first time physically, some just seeing school for the first time, so it's just like a wow moment for them.
Good afternoon. Are you happy to be here? You like the mirrors, the paintings on the walls? Have you seen your nice kiddies play area? Then I guess you're in love with this newly renovated school. Show hands of those who use mommy and daddy's phone for learning. Now you can have your own device. Check underneath your bag.
As an educator in this pandemic, the hardest part is just really getting the students to connect or to have a device to connect so they can really get the teaching and learning that they deserve.
I am excited for the students because they're at home for 2 years because of COVID. So with them being out now, so it will give them a fresh start. So they will learn to interact with their peers and their teachers.
These additional gifts from Digicel Foundation will definitely help us because we are running a blended approach. So on Mondays and Tuesdays, we have Group A coming in. On those days, Group B will be at home, so they will need the devices to do some work in the Google Classroom, and so they will connect still to our teaching and learning.
With this gift from Digicel Foundation, it is really a blessing to me and my child, and I really appreciate it a lot. So thank you, Digicel.
Wow, I'm checking on my papers here if I see any tablets for me, but but I'll have to ask Colonel Campbell about that, But the foundation, we are very proud to be the first corporate foundation to focus on special needs. We supported the special needs community with projects focused on training students in vocational skills, donating wash stations to 10 special needs centers, and taking our annual 5K virtual to raise awareness and funds for 5 projects. See how we supported the needs of the special needs over the last year.
We are here in the beautiful parish of St. Thomas, handing over a special needs school to the Ministry of Education.
We must commend Digicel for its corporate outreach through its foundation in supporting education. It is constructed to be a technical vocational school for special needs students aged 13 to 21.
I want to use this opportunity to thank Digicel Foundation for yet another beautiful gift to support the students with special needs.
Normally in October, persons would be looking to go down to Jamaica, but this year with all the challenges with the pandemic, the organizers have decided to put together a virtual run
towards the support of 5 special needs organizations.
Let's create a world where no one gets left behind. All right, let's go.
It means that in this time of COVID-19, the pandemic, we are able to facilitate our students and to meet their safety needs.
Quite necessary, as we all know, during the pandemic, and it's an added plus to our facility to ensure that our hands are kept clean.
Thank you, Digicel Foundation.
Thank you, Digicel Foundation.
Thank you, Digicel Foundation.
Thank you for doing the marvelous work you continue to do. Special needs students and their parents have had unique challenges with COVID-19. We visited the Pear Tree River campus of the Licensed School of Special Education to check in with the families and educators. We brought along some surprises, so check it out.
It is difficult to stay connected with the students and the teachers. We have serious connectivity issues in St. Thomas.
So when I put on like data on my phone, I have to leave my phone with her for her to do the online.
We have our friends, our #1 sponsors with us this afternoon, Digicel. On our way here just now, I was saying to my teacher, Miss, I need another laptop. Now I can better manage because it was the one laptop I was using for everything.
Feeling great. I'm feeling overjoyed. And I thank you very much. Thank Digicel very, very much.
If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where my daughter would be. So I have to say thank you very much.
Thank you, Digicel, for giving me this tablet.
Digicel, I give me bunks. Digicel, I give me bunks for school. What me have on my bag and my shoes.
Wow, I tell you, really, man. Love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. We move on to community development. And community development portfolio spans a wide cross-sections of projects. These projects are made possible through micro and small grants. In total, we did 42 projects last year. Now, take a look at some of the partnerships we formed.
So COVID-19 came. We ourselves as a family were thinking about how we were going to supply food for ourselves. Sweet pepper and peppers, how all that was doing so well, we thought, okay, other people could benefit from something like this. That project is supposed to meet the needs of 80 households. So we needed help and we reached out to Digicel Foundation and they came on board and they assisted us and we are able now to push it a lot further with their assistance.
We're doing this partnership with Digicel and Haile Selassie High School. It's because we feel like education is definitely a gateway to freedom. Thanks again, Digicel, for being so brave and courageous and understanding the importance of developing the real community.
I am most grateful and most delighted that I was provided this opportunity through the Digicel Foundation to bring my assistance to these students.
And this monetary donation from the foundation has greatly allowed us to expand into further territories.
Thank you, Digicel Foundation.
Digicel Foundation has come on board again to assist us with the cleansing of the coronation market, in particular the covered section. Thanks again to Digicel Foundation.
I had to be part of Digicel Foundation's Safe Mode movement so that we can reach as many of those incapable families as possibly can, helping now evicting poverty in a safe mode way.
This is to enable 1,000 students with special needs to access their classes online through the use of a SIM-enabled tablet.
To ensure that notwithstanding the challenges and difficulties presented by the coronavirus, that our children, the youth of Jamaica, that they remain connected.
We want each student to know that Digicel is there with them as a digital lifestyle partner.
Our community development projects continue to bring real investments to real communities. There's always need for more investment, especially when it comes to social enterprises. We decided to give additional support to our projects and our partners with our legacy grant, and that happened at 360 Recycle. And 360 Recycle is at Russell Road, one of our main partners in Labor Day. And I want to tell you that with the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, and the project that was full endorsed by the Honorable Prime Minister with their grow pots, pushing agriculture across the nation. And I must say, big ups to 360 Recycle. Take a look when we visited. Yeah man, greetings. This is Stepper, Community Development Manager at Digicel Foundation. And today we're here sitting and holding our reasoning with my brethren, Shahid Cole, from 360 Recycle Manufacturing, you know? I know that one of the upgrades for you in terms of growth would be the shredder. We'd have spoken sometime back in terms of a shredder. What does that entail? What would it assist with?
Take for instance, one of our pots, our grow pots will take probably 1,200 PT bottles to make that pot if we have to grind it. For us to do it, for us to grind by hand, you know, it will take probably a few days for us to grind that amount of plastic.
With all of the love and all of the greatness that 360 Recycle has been doing, and you have been a partner with us. You have been a partner with Jamaica. You have been a partner with all facets of our community. You know, we want to grant the item some additional support.
Sometimes when you're stuck somewhere and you get a helping hand to kind of lift you out of the mud, it is like that. For me, receiving the grant of $1 million is that sort of a help, a nudge out of a position that we're at, that we know we need to go forward, but we need the assistance to do so. So, I mean, I'm so happy that we are recognized for the work that we have been doing, and the assistant has come this way, especially at this time, to assist us. So I'm truly grateful. Bless up Digicel Foundation every time.
Yes, blessings to you as well, Shahid. We have many new and exciting things to launch this year. Before we close, we have a special message from our partners at Sisters of Mercy. We partner with Alpha, a Sisters of Mercy school, to make our largest investment in arts education last year. This year, we'll make another major investment in vocational training with the Sisters of Mercy at the St. John Bosco Boys Home in Mandeville. Take a look now. Here is Sister Susan to tell us more about the partnership.
To our friends at the Digicel Foundation, the Sisters of Mercy have no real words to express our gratitude, especially to Maria Mulcahy. There would not have been an Alpha School of Music without Maria. Maria's first visit started it all. Today we host one of the best musical training facilities for band performance in Jamaica, thanks to the foundation. We have received $80 million in contributions from Digicel Foundation, and there is one man behind this all, Mr. Dennis O'Brien, the chairman of the Digicel Group. His generosity and his love for the people of Jamaica is telling a story that is bigger than a legend. We pray for you, your friends and family who aid you, not just to generate profit, but to invest in people. Thank you from the Sisters of Mercy here in Jamaica and throughout the world. We are so glad that you found us. The Digicel Foundation always seems to be able to seek out legitimate partners that help to drive social change throughout the Caribbean. We are proud of the Digicel Foundation and its leadership that gives and gives big. And to Mrs. Jean Laurie Chin, the chairman of the Digicel Foundation Jamaica, we thank you also for making that bold step in giving big in order to help give that lasting impact on the lives of so many thousands who would be lost if not for the Digicel Foundation. The Colum Delve Center at Alpha School of Music, funded by the foundation, is both a space that memorializes Colum, his life and leadership, but also will fashion Jamaican musical talent in numerous young men, now and in the years to come. The Sisters of Mercy are usually on the giving end. I have been myself for the last 46 years, giving to the youth in Jamaica who come from some of the worst conditions in life that you could ever imagine. We try to make their dreams a reality by being their mother, father, mentor, educator, and friend. But in all my 46 years of service, I have never come across what the Digicel Foundation has done, making our dream a reality. You have fixed many problems and solved difficulties by converting a huge dormitory for boys at Alpha into the School of Music. And you are presently converting the former residential program at St. John Bosco Boys Home in Mandeville, Jamaica, into a vocational training center, truly giving our youth in rural Jamaica a chance to better themselves and their families. We love you, Digicel Foundation, and we are truly blessed and grateful. Thank you.
Sister Susan, 46 years of service. Wow, incredible. Love and blessings to you, man, you know? The work of the foundation is made possible by the hard work of the Digicel Group, its employees, partners, and customers. As we close out this launch, we want to welcome again our CEO to bring the closing remarks.
On behalf of the Digicel Jamaica Foundation, I would like to again thank those persons viewing online, our team who pulled this amazing event together, including our partners at M1 and Main Event, our board of directors, our global chair, and our patron. A special thanks to Mrs. Jean Lori Chin and our very own Stepper who participated in today's launch. Despite the many challenges posed by the last year, we persevered and were able to create the amazing moments you would have just seen. Now, looking to the future, we are more dedicated than ever to helping to create a world where no one gets left behind. Together with Digicel Jamaica, which is Jamaica's digital operator, we believe we can do more, give more, and achieve more. You have already seen a small preview of what is to come at the St. John Bosco Vocational Training Center, a world-class training institute to provide vocational skill training to young boys and girls in rural Jamaica. This is a service targeted to those who have not been able to matriculate through the traditional school systems with less than 2 CXC passes. As we speak to our mission of helping to create a world where no one gets left behind, it is projects like this that help to make that a reality. We also look forward to the work that 360 Recycle and other grantee recipients will do in the coming year to serve their communities, whether they're taking PET plastic bottles out of our gullies or offering training and jobs to persons with special needs. We hope to continue the strong partnership we have with the Ministries of Education, Youth and Information, Labor and Social Security, Agriculture and Fisheries, Health and Wellness, and of course, the Office of the Prime Minister. Most importantly, we hope to continue serving you, the people of Jamaica. Visit our website at digiceljamaicafoundation.org to learn more about our programs, to read our annual report, and to apply for funding. We can't wait to hear from you as we continue working together to build this nation that we call home. Thank you so much for your time today. We love you.
At the Digicel Foundation, we work together with our local community to create a world where no one gets left behind. The Digicel Jamaica Foundation was the first of our 4 foundations. We set out on a mission to build Jamaica through our 3 portfolios. Special Needs, which supports and raises awareness for those living with various disabilities. Education, which focuses on literacy, numeracy, and STEM education. And Community Development, which works at the grassroots level to develop sustainable community-based projects. To date, we've invested approximately US $40 million to impact lives in a meaningful way. Since COVID, our volunteer network has helped us to distribute almost $1 million in aid through our Operation Safe Mode initiative. This initiative saw us sanitizing public spaces, advocating for persons to follow the government protocols, feeding at-risk families, enabling students to access distance learning through the donation of tablets and data plans. The Digicel Foundation is there for our communities in Jamaica, helping to create a world where no one gets left behind.